Okay, so I wanted to talk about a specific video that I made earlier in the day. I made a video earlier where I was talking about the relationships in your life, and I was taking like the fact that a lot of my friends don't have friends that are girls, and they were always told that you can't have a friend that's a girl, like straight, like they're your friend, they're a girl, nothing else, nothing more. You don't want anything else, no matter what they look like, if they're attractive, non-attractive. You're just capable of having a friend that's a girl, you know? And that video I made got a big reaction, so I wanted to talk about that. My name's Cameron McGee. I am an entrepreneur, life coach. I own a kombucha company and so many other things. I've done so many things, and I've had a lot of life experience, and I have a lot of good friends that have got me to where I've gotten to now. And I like to I like to display and say and tell the knowledge of the things that people have taught me and I've learned over the years. And so, like, on the factor of, if you're incapable of having a friend that's a girl, you're gonna miss out on so much opportunity to learn how to talk to girls. Like, I didn't grow up with a sister. I grew up with, my mom raised me, and it was very helpful because she allowed me to see into the world of a nurturing, caring, and very like soft person. And then my dad's like, a little more of a hard ass. So it was like two ends of the spectrum, which was good. But my mom's like a lot more nurturing, a lot more caring. And I think that having that was super important, but I didn't have a lot of female energy besides my mom. So, if you get a lot of female energy from your mom, you could end up being a little bit sheltered, because girls your mom's age comparative to girls that are your age are a lot different, different generations, different mindset, different values, everything, and different experience. So a lot of friends I have now are women, and they've helped me understand how to talk to girls. Like, they've allowed me to see and actually truly value another sex as mine. And I've had a lot of guy friends in my life that have told me that you can never have a friend that's a girl. Like, you're always gonna fold, you're always gonna be like, you can't have one. And I think it's kind of limiting because of the fact that if you can't have one, there might be other factors in your life. Like, if you can't get off of corn, like if you're stuck on corn, you will end up thinking women are objects, and women are human beings just like us all. And I think that people say that, but they don't think like that. They think that girls are here to serve, and there's a dynamic there. Like, I definitely have a little bit traditionality in my head on, like, I want a wife, I want kids, I want good supportiveness and all of that. But at the end of the day, like, no matter the values or not, they're still human beings. And I think a lot of people don't even think like that at all, and especially a lot of people I've been around. And I want to express that because in that video I made, a lot of the girls didn't understand why I even thought the way I did. And I think girls don't realize how many guys are told that they can't have that. They can't have a friend that's a girl. Like, you are going to end up folding for them. And it's like, bruh, like, at the end of the day, like, girls are fun, guys are fun. And I have my best friend's a guy, and I have a best friend that's a girl. Like, there's like two people in my life, and I'm always open to meeting anybody and talking to anybody, because everybody has their own experience, and everyone expresses things in different ways, no matter what. Like, if they're a girl, they're going to express it differently than a guy, but another guy will express it differently than another guy, and another girl, vice versa. Everybody's a human, and at the end of the day, everybody's the same, but people express things differently. And there's stereotypes to everybody, like stereotypes to race, stereotypes to gender, stereotypes to where you grew up, stereotypes to the way that, if you look a certain way, you've been treated certain ways, to how tall you are. There's so many stereotypes, and people are going to act based on those stereotypes, but a lot of the times it's just experience. So just talk to people with different experiences. Girls have way different experiences than guys. Tall people have way different experiences. People that have, are blind have way different experiences. Like everybody, it's all experience. That's all it is. And I don't want to, I'm a person that I want to be out there to experience the world. And if I limit myself where I can't actually talk and understand women, like I'm limiting the amount of knowledge I can gain to also apply to my future family, my friends, and people around me. You know what I mean? Like I want, as a life coach, I want to help people as much as I can. And the best way to do that is to experience life to the fullest extent. I mean, like, I'm not perfect. Like, obviously, like, I fold for girls, but at the same time, like, at the same time, I don't, I'm a human being. So I have different experiences than other people. So I would think of it not like, oh, I can have a friend that's a girl. It's, I want to be able to talk to girls better so I can actually have a fruitful relationship. So I'm going to have a friend that's a girl. And I think the first step to that for a lot of guys is to get off of that website that you shouldn't be on, because at the end of the day, it ruins the connection factor, because you now perceive this person as something that they is very unrealistic. So that's my piece of advice for any guy and girl, like, just so you know, like, the mindset of a guy and what they experience. So yeah, I wanted to talk about that and express that. I'm doing this without the mic that I was doing before because I thought it would be a little bit more intimate. But yeah, I'm going to continue to do these. So this is the Cam Talks to Cam show type thing. Thank you, and catch you next time.